Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's me, Mary, and Ashley. We are back. We were gone for a bit. I feel like it's been forever, but it was only like a week or so, right?
Yeah, we've missed a few, but we're back and we're ready to jump back in. So
Yeah,
that's
we
good.
are ready to jump back in. And I decided on the behalf of both of us that we are rebranding the show a bit, and it's going to be reality TV trash talk, not necessarily just Bravo stuff. It's going to be just like a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Like, we want to talk about the new TLC show, Little Singles, which Ashley and I are totally,
Oh
totally
my
into.
gosh. Yes, I can't even contain myself. But I
Okay.
think part of what our dynamic is, and I think the reason why we're doing that is because you're one of the I talk a lot about Bravo, with other people, and you talk about the other shows with other people, but there's not really that chance to cross over.
Right.
So I always want to talk about the other shows with you, and you want to talk about Bravo. So it's like we might as well just talk about everything, right?
Exactly. Why not? So let's talk about Little Singles because that is our newest fascination.
Oh my gosh. Well, we haven't had a chance, you and me, to talk about how much we love it. I mean, I really love it, and I told you that, but I haven't gotten to hear your opinion yet.
I'm here for it.
Oh my
I am
god,
totally here for it.
literally injected into my veins. I am I've given up tweeting about anything else besides this show, basically. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's the blueprint, honestly, all the things that we always complain about on here. We want authentic friend groups. We want people to drink and party and hook up and have real drama. And TLC's here we
It's
go.
all happening, and it's only the first two episodes.
No, it came out of the gate so
It
strong.
did.
It really did.
It
And I
really did.
think, yeah, and I think it's because of those authentic friend groups, right? Because when you don't have to make the drama, when it's
Right.
already there, you
Exactly.
can just kind of start, and it's like the camera's picked up and there was already this interweaving of,
Right.
complication and stuff. And
So let's start off. There is the three amigos, okay? John, Sammy, and Steph.
mhm.
And when we start off, okay, Steph and Sammy hooked up and John didn't know about it. So that
Yeah.
was the first drama.
So
That was,
Sammy is Sandoval and John is Schwartz, obviously. I mean, the
yeah,
way that these guys play off of each other and riz on each other and stuff is so funny. And the fact that there's the Playboy one kind of who is playing the field hooking up, and
yeah,
then his counterpart who is just there side-eyeing him and making the funny comments and being more of the goofball and stuff.
yeah,
That dynamic, I feel just came straight from the gate.
yes. I mean, even their friendship dynamic. On this episode, they were talking about how Sammy waxed John's butthole once.
Mm-hmm.
That is totally something that the Toms would do. Don't you agree?
Well, yeah, for sure. They've gotten a little closer comfort too, I'm sure. But
Right.
I I just love the way that they make fun of each other. They
Yes.
were laughing, I was laughing so hard about they were making fun of each other's style. And
Yeah.
the one guy said he was like, you dress like a 45-year-old guy going through a divorce. And then he was like, well, you dress like a hipster who wants to look like his mom in the 80s or something. It's like, why is this show already better
I
than
know.
half the stuff we've been talking about?
I know. So then we have
Well,
JJ.
Steph was the girl that's the
Right.
third amigo,
Right,
right?
exactly. And Sammy and Steph had already hooked up. John didn't know about it. So that was like the first drama. Then they, get to the house and whatever. And then there's JJ, who's like the tomboy of the group. And then there's Krista, okay, who's like the beautiful blonde, bodacious. And Sammy's immediately like, hello.
Yeah, I think probably both of the guys are. But
Yes.
I think that in their friendship dynamic, they kind of know, which one's going to go for her and which one isn't.
Right. So he starts basically flirting with her in front of Steph. Steph feels disrespected, and the drama begins. And it's only episode one.
hmm Yeah. I mean, already I said that they had like a Scamanda Scandival situation happen like already in episode 1, because you've got like the people who are like secretly hooking up,
Right.
and like the rest of the friend group doesn't know about it, and then like they suspect things, and they kind of figure, they eventually, like, it's only the second episode, they've like already know about
Figured it
it.
out. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like that's crazy. But yeah, like the girls, I think that it's like a good mix of all kinds of different personalities.
Yes, me too.
And like you'll explain like episode 2 also, but I think that there's like, I think Krista's like the obvious like popular girl, whatever, but I think that these other girls have like their schemes, and like I think that they are kind of playing the game too.
Right, right. So this, like you said, playing the game on the second episode, Steph decided to invite
This is so
his
great.
friend Anthony. Okay, and knowing that Krista and Anthony are interested in each other because they met at a prior LPA
Hmm.
convention, and this is how basically they all met, was at these LPA conventions, by the
Yeah.
way. So she invites Anthony to the house.
To
Perfect.
like speed things along, or to like help things along,
Right.
but really, it's a distraction,
Exactly.
which is awesome. Yeah, and these Little People of America conventions, like if you've watched other shows in the past, I mean, as we have or whatever, like Little People Big World, I remember that was like that convention was like a really big part of
Yes.
that
Mhm.
series as well. And
The
it's just
Seven
kind
Little
of like a
Johnsons as
yearly,
well. Yeah.
yeah, it's a
Mhm.
like it's a yearly event where everybody, like all the little people, kind of it's like the big social event of the year. It's where they
Right,
meet each
exactly.
other, and that was
Mhm.
like the event where these people met each other, and like all the side characters and stuff, it kind of all seems to be like funneled through this convention.
Right, right.
So yeah, Anthony's from the convention. He was like the hottie.
Yep.
It sounds like Steph wasn't interested in him either,
Right,
so
exactly.
she's passing him along.
Mhm. She's passing him along because
Oh,
she really wants Sammy. And then at the end of episode 2, her and Sammy, because Sammy was annoyed the fact that Anthony was there. So Sammy decided that he was going to go into Steph's bedroom,
yeah.
and then the two of them get into a fight. And now the whole house knows what's going on because
Yeah.
they're so loud. The whole house can hear them.
Yeah, right. Well, Steph knew, she even said, like, when he was trying to be like, "Where are you sleeping tonight?" She knew that he just wanted, like, her as kind of like a rebound. And she was like, I'm surprised, like, not surprised, but like, I'm glad that she stuck to her guns,
Right,
I guess. She's acting like pretty mature in the situation for like wanting Sammy as much as she does. She
right,
is standing her ground. Like she's not like, okay, yeah, we can hook up. Like she's really, taking the whole Krista situation like to heart. And
right.
I kind of appreciate that she doesn't blame any of it on Krista.
So do I. Yes, so do I. That she's mature enough to know that this is all on Sammy.
Yeah,
And
because she
Kristen,
doesn't know. I mean, at
Kristen
this
doesn't even
point,
know.
it was a secret at this
Right,
point. So it's
right.
like you can't, it's not her fault. And I do just, and that's the other thing I think is like so mature, right? Like I just think Steph is really cool. She it's fun. It's fun that she's like really chill and cool, but that she also is clearly a schemer and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's nice that she's a girl's girl, but she twists it a little bit.
Right.
So
Yes.
that'll be really fun. What do you think of JJ as far as like it's a 5-person cast, right? And I feel like
Mhm.
the four of those, like the two guys and then Kristen stuff, they kind of already have their like story intermingled. Like, where do you see JJ kind of coming in on all of this?
Well, it's only episode 2.
Right.
So, I think she may hook up with someone,
Okay.
maybe an average sized person. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Maybe they're out one night at a club or whatever, and she meets an average sized person. But I think she's gonna find her own storyline
Yeah.
because she just has a strong personality
For
already.
sure. Oh, I definitely like her. I just
Yeah.
didn't know if you saw her linking in with the group as far as like, do you think she would go for either of the guys, or she kind of
No.
seems like the friend, right?
Yeah, she seems like the friend.
Yeah.
I picture her getting her own hookup,
Yeah.
totally outside of the group.
Yeah. It's tough too because I don't really know how to like speak about it necessarily, so I don't
Right.
know if this is like ableist or whatever, but I do
Hmm.
kind of predict all three of the girls ending up with someone tall.
Okay.
I just do. I just I appreciate their friend group, but I don't necessarily think that any of these people are going to have like a lasting relationship. Like
Right.
at this point, I think that the Krista and Sammy thing is definitely like a attraction, flirtation,
Oh
but she's
yeah.
already moved on kind of to Anthony,
Mhm.
right? And then
Right.
Steph is so hung up, but like I don't think that that's going to be like a forever relationship either.
No. No.
So I don't
I
know.
think
I
the
could just
reason
see
why
them.
Steph is kind of hung up on this is because she feels disrespected.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I just she gets attention that she likes from Sammy, but I think she could get it from somebody else.
Oh
I
yeah.
just when they went to the gym and everything, I just kind of got this glimmer of like you don't need either of those dorks back at home.
No, you don't. You don't, girl. Steph, no, you don't.
No, you're
Mm,
better than that.
definitely. So I just want to point out that since it's a TLC show, it's a little bit raunchier than what I expected it. The way, let's see, I had two examples.
Okay.
One was I think it was Sammy that was talking about his other member that just
Oh,
became,
tripod?
yes, tripod. Tripod.
How funny is that?
That's fucking hysterical. That is fucking hysterical, and that is such a typical TLC thing now, because I find the TLC shows to be raunchier than other networks, like 90 Day Fiance.
Oh
Forget
yeah.
it. Girl, that is like,
They've blasphemed or whatever the word is, that franchise though. I mean, they've lost the plot
yeah,
times 1,000. And I
yeah,
think that part of that is for shock factor. Part of that is for when you bring the same people back over and over and over again. It's like eventually they're going to have to start doing crazier and crazier things.
yes.
Cause like some of the conversations, I mean, we don't have to get too far into it, but like some of the things that's going on with like Jenny and Sumit right now, like we are so far down like the
Listen,
timeline that
but
we're
I'm
like
here for it. I am totally
we're
here.
scraping the bottom of the barrel with some of these situations and conversations, though,
I
I
was
think.
laughing my head off. I love Jenny and Cement, particularly on this season of Last Resort. They are fucking hilarious.
I agree, but oh my god, like I
But
don't know. It's
listen,
too we've
collect the
like
checks. That's all I have to say is collect the checks. Collect that
yeah, and I
TLC
mean
check.
yes, as a checklist like adult, I understand. Like I would take it too, but oh, it's getting so crazy.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
like we've talked about everything that there is to talk about. Let's talk about like if I don't know. Do you really want to know that about them? You know they've been having sex for like predating any of even television. She was sneaking around in his house around with his mom, you know what I mean? So it's like
I know.
we've known about this.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I know.
Like he's
It's
so
fine.
uncomfortable. But no, living or little I keep wanting to call it living single. But no, little singles is like it's literally where it's at right now. I think it's the best show of all the ones we're going to talk about.
Yes, yes. So far, it
I'm
has come
kind of
out of
on
the
like a
gate.
high from it a little bit.
Yes, it has come out of the gate really strong. Only 2 episodes in. You guys can catch it on Max if you missed it. It airs on TLC on
Yeah.
Monday nights after Last Resort.
Do we
So,
know why it's not on Discovery Plus?
because Discovery Plus, it streams the Max first because now TLC and Warner Brothers bought TLC a while
Okay.
ago. So Warner Brothers streaming platform is Max. and
Okay.
then it goes to D plus.
Okay. I just was thinking accessibility wise, I wanted to make sure people could watch it. It's eventually going to get on Discovery Plus. I know that's where,
Yeah,
that's one of those TLC apps.
yeah.
So that was kind of interesting. I'm still able to watch it, but I
Hmm.
did kind of wonder like why it's not more available, but
Right, right. So we shall see next week where this brings, and it has come strong out of the gate.
yeah, I love it. I feel
I'm
like
here
the
for it.
little aspect of it is such a side, like it's not even, and I love that part of it too, is it's like, it's not like a shtick. Like I feel like they're not bringing it up every 2 seconds. Like they bring
Right,
it up that you get to see interesting parts about it. Like when they were getting like their clothes tailored and like the extensions on like the car and stuff, like
right.
and dating and things like that. Like you get to see interesting parts about it, but there was no like exploitation.
Exactly, exactly. Like the whole climbing of the shelves in the store, and we see them next week shopping in the supermarket and bringing step stools and climbing shelves. It's just the way that they live. It's their
Yeah,
everyday life, and
for
it's
sure.
not being like exploited or like the center of attention. This is just the way, that
Yeah.
we adapt.
Yeah. I had to kind of step away from like my 600-pound life because I feel like they really zoom in on like, I feel like they really bring out like the worst in the people. Like
Yeah,
they'll show that they're like messy or that they have like sores or something, and it's like it's not related to like what their actual like weight issue is. It's just they're trying to make them look, messy and just bad, and I just don't
yes.
like that.
Love After Lockup does that too.
Mm.
They will zoom in. Like recently, one of the girls went to go pick up her man, and she has stretch marks. When she went to go hug him, her shirt went up a little bit, zoomed right in on the stretch marks. I said, "Oh, did you really have to do that?"
Because that doesn't have anything to do with the show specifically. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
It just,
Like,
they took the opportunity of her shirt riding up a little bit when she went to go jump on her man, and you saw the stretch marks. Did you have to zoom in on them? So yeah, the way some of these shows do the participants and exploiting like other things about them that have nothing to do with the show itself.
right.
Like you said, 600-pound live, but showing that they're messy or whatever. And
Yeah, it's like, what is like them, being kind of like a slob, so to speak? Like, why is that? Why are you relating that back to the weight?
right,
I just
right.
don't feel good about it. And so for this like little singles, I feel like they're respecting that a little
Yeah,
bit.
yes.
So
And
it's good.
for a TLC show, that's pretty good because one
Yeah,
thing
I wonder what's going on, like if it's different producers or like
I'm gonna
different.
look, yeah, I'm and now that I'm back down, to my normal schedule with everything that was going on, I'm gonna look into Little Singles production company. I'm gonna find the social medias of all the cast. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And you know what I do best, guys? I hit them up and see if they're available for interviews. So
I want to talk to somebody from that show so bad. I have so many
I'm gonna
questions.
try my very best,
I
girl.
know.
But
Please.
as
We're friends.
everybody,
We're friends, not foes. Like we'll be
yes, yes,
nice. We'll let you do all the questions you want.
I mean, but I'll try. I promise I'll try. I'll try.
You get some pretty big people, so.
Yeah, so I'll try.
And I mean, we've gotten Jared Osmond on
Yes,
this show.
yes, we have. Okay, so I promise I'm gonna try my very best, and I'm gonna get all of the little singles, social medias, Ashley, and I will hit them up
Yeah, I
one by
tweeted.
one.
So who was it? John, right?
Uh-huh.
He commented like on one of my tweets and said something like, "We love you all."
Okay.
And
All
so I
right,
was like, "Oh
cool.
yay, they know that there's fans."
Okay, so if there's any little singles out there that are watching us
I
right
love the
now,
way you're saying it.
we are obsessed with your personalities, with your dynamic, and just with the show period. So big fans here, big fans. Okay, let's see. Next Gen starts.
Technically tomorrow, I don't know when we're airing this, but it'll be on Wednesday.
Yes,
So
yes,
the 24th, I believe,
yes.
right?
24th. Yes,
Yeah, and
tomorrow 24th.
I don't have a ton of updates on that, but I like just want to put it out into the world that we're going to be watching it. We're both like big fans and we're going to be following it. It's always interesting to see a second season of something, right? Because you just all this like glow ups and the
Right,
blow ups and
exactly. There
seeing.
is some off-screen drama, I believe, between Gia and Ava, I believe.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Hmm.
There's been a lot of drama with Gia lately.
Yes, yes. There has been a lot of drama with Gia lately. Oh, here it is. Because I actually remember sending this to you. Gia is calling out her nasty NextGen NYC co-star Ava Dash for accusing her mother Teresa Giudice of unfollowing her on social media. It came out of nowhere and it just seems very convenient. That's why I thought the whole thing was very calculated because this wasn't the first time Ava and I had seen each other. Gia told virtual reality host Evan Real and Danny Murphy of Dash's accusation. And this is from page 6.
That's a crazy name to call somebody for unfollowing somebody's mom or whatever.
Yes, it is. So yeah, the off-screen drama between Gia and Ava.
So what are we doing there though? Like this is like crazy. Like we're obviously not watching our words, like we
Right,
learned with Southern hospitality, right?
right, exactly.
And this
Exactly.
is even over something even stupider because it's literally just like unfollowing somebody.
Right. I
Crazy.
know. Yes, it is crazy.
But it's good that there's like feuds off screen. I guess it like adds to the authenticity. Like we were talking about how it's always better when people are real friends, I
Yes,
guess. So
yes,
like I think real friend groups are going to fight when the cameras aren't there. And I
exactly.
also like when they do this little drama kind of cuz like now it's like okay, now we're going to watch the season and we're going to see like what the dynamics are.
Right. And then on another little side note involving Gia, Melania got arrested. Honestly, is anyone surprised?
It's a lot.
Okay, out of Teresa's girls, I always honestly thought Melania was the spiciest one out of them. She was a handful when she was a little kid. Everyone remembers watching her grow up on the Real Housewives in New Jersey, and she was a fucking handful.
Right.
And the news of her arrest was really no surprise, honestly.
Yeah, and for fighting,
Yes. Yeah,
that's crazy.
she beat somebody up. And it was domestic assault. We don't have details, but apparently it was a domestic assault.
That
So,
means like related to them in
yep,
some way.
yep, exactly.
So this was like an internal
Yeah,
fight. I
yeah.
heard it was family.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, that's what they're going to say. I don't know. It's interesting. It's coming at the same time that they're having this big Jersey reunion where the rest of the family seems to be
I know, getting
making
along.
up, I guess. Like they're doing the
Yep,
sprinkle, they were filming at the Sprinkle Cookies event. It's Melissa, Dolores, Teresa all together with the husbands.
right.
And they were kind of, they didn't seem like they had any kind of issue. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it looks like everybody made up on that end and all is well.
Yeah, so clearly none of those people were who were involved in this like domestic dispute.
Right. I read somewhere that it was Louis.
Well, right. That so like I don't know. I want to
It's
know more
not
about it.
confirmed. I don't want to put anything out there. It's not confirmed, but this is just what I read that
Well, so are they going to include that in filming?
I don't know. I don't know. But allegedly,
I
Melania
just
is
assumed
supposed
they
to be.
wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they'll mention it, but I didn't know like I didn't know. I'm none of the press so far has been them focusing on like drama between the family, right? Because I think
No.
they're trying to step away from that. So
Right.
this would seem really like not good timing.
Exactly. Exactly. So Yeah,
I guess TBD, but yeah, no, we will be watching NextGen
next gen.
NYC. We are big fans. I'm
Mhm.
like a toxic fan because I'm like rooting for the whole Charlie and Ariana like side quest thing. I think she like breaks up with Hudson at some point, and then I'm pretty sure she like gets back together with him at some point.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how all of
Are
that plays
they
out.
currently together? Do you know?
I think there's like hints of it. I don't know if they've like fully said that they've reconnected, but I think that there's plenty of like chatter. There's like a lot of those like pictures where it's like just hands or whatever,
Right.
where it's like you're supposed to wonder like who that is.
Yeah. Isn't
Um
that annoying? I hate when they do that.
yeah, totally. But then there people are sleuths, right? So they'll say like, because I was noticing that about like the Amanda and West drama is
Right.
like, because this is stuff I do not pay attention to, but people will be like, she was wearing the hat that he was wearing in January, and now it's November or whatever, and it's like I would never ever notice that kind of thing. But there are sleuths out there who like take these little clues and little bits of information and they piece things together.
Yes, there are. I
So
know of quite a few myself.
so it's interesting. It's I think from that perspective it's kind of interesting.
So yeah, so that'll be interesting. Can't wait for that to start. That
Yeah,
starts
second
tomorrow.
season. I mean, there's a lot riding on that in the sense that, it could either totally go off the rails or it could keep being really good. I'm really hoping that it stays good. So,
Yes, me too. Me too. And another show that we got an official start date for, The House of Stassi,
oh
July 29th. Cannot wait for that. Stassi's finally returning to our TVs after too many years of being gone.
yeah. And Katie.
Yes, and Katie.
It's
Yes,
heavy. It's heavy on the Katie also.
yes.
So that's another thing. Like aside from like the Vanderpump Valley world or whatever, like we get a little bit of taste of like some of the reunions there and some of the drama there. So
Yes. So can't wait for that. And then speaking of the Valley reunion chart was put out. But before we talk about that, I want to briefly talk about Jasmine and Melissa's wedding
oh okay.
and how beautiful they both looked, and that dance that they were showing on their social media accounts, and how everybody basically showed up to the wedding. It was just so sweet.
It's nice that
Congratulations.
that kind of thing is being supported.
Yes,
Do we know, did
congratulations.
they wear their cameras like professional?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's good. I
I
think
don't
that's
think,
good.
yeah, I don't think it was filmed. So,
Good.
yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up quickly. And then we
Yeah,
have,
shout out to them. Mazel
yes,
tov.
and then we have the reunion chart, girl.
Now I'm like not as like opposite of Mazel Tov, literally. What are we doing here? You know how I love a reunion chart to like mean something, right?
Right.
Throw it to the wolves.
Throw it to the wolves. Okay. Do you believe that Brittany deserves first chair next to
No.
Andy? Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
It's pandering. It's I don't even know if it's pandering. It's just like and what is Kristen, right? Is the other person?
Yes.
Crazy talk. Absolute crazy talk.
And
I
then
am
Janet next to Brittany.
Yeah. I always think that the first chairs should be like the central feud,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So I think it's like what, Lala and Danny?
Yes.
And then it would be like Nia, and then like across from that, then we build like Lala's team. So then if you want to have Brittany and Kristen, like have that be like Brittany second chair behind Lala. Like, how is this not who wasn't anybody in the meeting being like, hello? Like we could do it this way, and then everybody kind of falls into place after that.
No, I guess not. I guess not.
I mean, are those your thoughts, or do you think it should be a different way?
I'm looking at it, and I don't believe Brittany deserves to be in first chair, honestly. Okay. I think Lala should be further up where she is. Like, I don't think Janet should be next to Brittany. Like, why is it Janet, Jason, Lala? Like that doesn't make sense to me. And then on the other
People end up
side,
fighting people end up fighting with the person next to them. People
yes,
end up fighting with the person like, here's the first chair and here's the last chair of the opposite couch. They're like screaming across the room from each other. Then
yes,
Andy pretends that he's like so over everybody's screaming at each other, and it's like, well, you sat him 40 feet away from each other.
right,
Like,
exactly.
logistics, Andrew, logistics.
Right. So I don't know.
No, I really think, I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming that they didn't want to put Lala on first chair because it's not necessarily her show. And I do think if they admit that she was the best part of this season, that it's a failure on the part of pretty much everybody else, because there should
Right,
have been somebody else in that core cast that really like stood up. And that's why I do think, as much as I hate Danny, like at least there was feuds and things like that.
right,
And there was like storyline and things like that. So, and like Nia and all, and I think that central part of it, I guess, should be like closer to the front, if that makes
right.
sense.
No, it does make sense. It makes a lot of sense. And the fact that Jesse's girlfriend Lacey is there, why? Like seriously, why?
Yeah, there's a, like we've said, there's a lot of girlfriends of creeping on, right?
Right.
A lot of people who think that those need to be like the new characters, everybody like
I
loves.
mean, last season no one could even say her name without her threatening a cease and desist. And now this season she's on the
Yeah.
couch.
And we think that that's because of like the divorce and
Right.
stuff, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. Ugh, yikes. Yeah.
I
If
don't
that's
know.
what you want, if your goal in life is to be last chair at the Valley reunion,
I know exactly. Like sitting across from Schwartz. If that's your goal in life,
Right.
I
I
don't
do
know.
love a Tom Schwartz moment, though. He does not deserve to be like, if this is the thing, it's like we don't need to put him close to the front. He
Right.
didn't really do anything. I think it should be a requirement that if he ever goes on a show, he either needs to be single or his girlfriend needs to be it needs to be like their relationship, full force in front of everybody's faces.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, it's weird. Like he's like kind of dating people, but it's like not really, like, so he can't really talk to other people. It's like, ugh,
I
what is
know.
all this?
Exactly. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, just show it on camera or not. Like what you have to, like, at least Lala understood the assignment, so to speak.
Right. Um, one other quick thing. The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip.
They did
Yeah.
announce like the little
Yes.
trailer, or like a trailer, right? Or like
Yeah,
a
like a little
sneak
trailer.
sneak peek.
Yes, premieres August 9th. And your girl, Baby Gorgeous.
Oh my God, I was literally like, you read my mind. I was like, I can't believe, I can believe, but I'm so excited that they included Lisa Barlow,
Yeah.
because it's just, I have said from the beginning of Salt Lake that she is like the housewife of like that franchise. She's like that. She's the one that's like the face of it. I mean, that's just the way that I have to say it.
Yes.
And so for her to be included in that, I think it kind of solidifies her as like an iconic housewife. And I
Yeah.
love that. I love that for her.
Yeah, so do I.
And it's like the normal major players, you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
Giselle,
And
obviously
Teresa.
Kyle,
Mhm.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a list of like do, or it's like a bunch of people, right?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Is
So
anybody else from Salt Lake besides Lisa on it?
no,
That's
no,
what I figured. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, shout out to the queen.
yeah. So that'll be cool. Summer watching. So that
Yeah,
premieres
why not? I think it'll be
August 9th.
fun. It's like a road trip kind of a vibe, right? So they
Right.
like visit people along the way and things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It'll be
Exactly.
interesting to see who pops up.
Yes, that'll be very interesting. So I think
And then speaking of housewives, you've been like really into Rhode Island. And they are currently doing their reunion right now. And there's a lot of
girl.
chatter. I mean, I'm following the tweets. I'm keeping up with like all the little, feuds and updates and stuff, but you like really want to like take a moment, I think, right, to talk about this
I just
franchise.
want to say that, in my opinion, The Real Housewives of Rhode Island is one of the best franchises. Okay. And I say that with the deepest respect to Salt Lake City, because I love Salt Lake City, but I think Rhode Island is even better
Oh wow.
than Salt Lake City. And this is only their first season.
Okay.
Like you said, how Little Singles came out strong in the first episode.
Right.
Holy shit. The first two episodes of Rhode Island, it, you're just like, what? And then that the fact that all of these women look alike and sound alike, and you have a hard time telling them apart. And
Right.
you got Liz, who looks exactly like Dolores. And Dolores oh my goodness. And then, like, how we talk about authentic friend groups?
Mhm.
You can tell that some of these women are authentically friends off screen,
Absolutely.
and just the dynamic, especially now on the reunion, holy shit. Like, Andy really looks aggravated, Ashley. It's like,
Andrew.
yeah, exactly. Like, you should have known this was going to happen.
And the other thing too is like the worse that it is, the better it is for him. Like the money, the attention, the tweets. Like if people fight and yell over each other, that's what we're going to be talking about. And so he knows. Like he sits there and he acts all annoyed with it, but it's like at the end of the day, he's got dollar signs in his eyes, right? He
Exactly.
knows what he's doing.
Exactly. Just like he knows by letting Rula, because one of the housewives, girl, she was maybe in 3, 4 episodes tops. Her husband's affair got brought to the table, and she basically used every excuse in the book to get out of every event with the other ladies. She was sick. There was a family emergency.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
she was maybe on 3 or 4 episodes tops. And Andy's bringing her back for a second season.
Who do you think is like the standout? Like, is there a Lisa Barlow, so to speak, like standout Rhode Island clam?
Hmm.
Like, who are we going to still be talking about like 5 seasons from now?
Unpopular opinion, but I say Joellen.
Okay. I know she's like made the biggest splash at the reunion,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she kind of took a while to get out of the gate a little bit.
No, she's been messy all season long.
Oh, okay, good.
She is the detective of the group. And she's the one that, people keep sending the evidence of Rula's husband's affair to. And she, in the beginning, truly was trying to be like a girl's girl and say, Rula, listen, this was brought to my attention. Look at this. And Rula turned around and started blaming her. And it's like, it's not Joellen's fault that your husband's fucking around. And maybe you need to stop being delusional. Like Joellen is literally telling you that he is posting with the mistress, and the mistress is posting it on
At
her.
the in the car at the same time or something like that,
There
right?
was
Or
actually a picture of the mistress sitting on Brian's lap, and Joellen follows the mistress because they were friends, like daycare friends. Both of their kids went to the same daycare. So she just happens to follow her, and she's scrolling, and it's like, oh shit, she's sitting on Rula's husband's lap.
crazy.
And she shows it to Rula, and all of a sudden it's like Joellen is the nosy one. Joellen is the one that's trying to ruin her marriage. She starts blaming everything on Joellen. I don't care what anyone says. In my opinion, Rula and Brian did try to get her fired from her job.
It's making me think of this is an obscure comparison, but
Mhm.
Brandy Glanville, like I feel like she always tries to, or she's always kind of seen as the villain, but it's what she's doing is she's like admitting like the part you're not supposed to say, right? Like she
Yes.
says the quiet part out loud and then everyone's like, Brandy, like you can't bring this up, or you, well, how are you? You're so outrageous or whatever.
Yes.
And it's like,
Yes.
well, it's no, but you guys are the ones that are doing it. And I think especially like on Beverly Hills where they try to keep such a tight lip about
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
I think that's the comparison that I'm drawing is like, oh wow,
Exactly.
like how is it my fault? Like all I'm saying is like what really happened.
Right. And then at the end, towards the end of the season, Joe Ellen got sent a video, which basically proves that the affair was still going on. And somehow it was Joe Ellen's fault.
Yeah.
About like, how is it my fault?
Well, yeah, you're supposed to like protect that information too. I think there's lots of franchises and I think kind of Salt Lake is even one of them where when there are like rumors of cheating husbands, like if it's not something that they're willing to like really confront, right?
Right.
Like it's one thing if you hear all that and they're like willing to confront it and fight about it, but I think that there are certain times where it's brought up and then it's kind of like, how could you bring that up? How dare you bring that up? We saw that a little bit with the Valley too, of like the
Yes.
girls that
Yes.
wanted to confront Danny and things. It's always like,
Yes.
how could you bring it up?
Don't you
It,
bring that up? How dare you?
yeah, it's like it's your life.
Right? And you're on TV. Hello. And you're the one that's doing these things.
Yeah, and then they have all these like hot mic moments where it's like you've slept with half of New York or whatever.
I know.
So it's like that'll be next. I think Rhode Island's like viral moment at the moment I think is like Liz hitting her vape at the.
Yes. Yes.
So there's that.
I'm sorry.
We have a new generation of vaping housewives.
I just have to say this. I'm sorry. Liz wants to be a mob wife way too much. That's the
She's
feeling.
my friend's favorite, and since I don't know much of like I haven't really been keeping up, I've only been kind of keeping up. So I'm gonna like withhold. I'm just gonna like wait to like make my own favorites, I guess. But I
Mhm.
do know somebody who really likes her.
Alicia is my favorite.
Okay.
Alicia is quirky. She has quirky habits. She doesn't like driving over bridges. She's the one that hit a woman. I don't know if you saw
She
that
seems
viral.
kind of real, right? Is that
Yes,
a fair assessment that she's kind
yes,
of real? Yeah.
yes. I don't know if you saw the viral moment from the beginning of the season where she's like, "Oh yeah, one day I was driving and I hit a woman."
Yeah, and then they kind of like, yeah, they're like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, and her whole thing with her with well, she's engaged. She's been engaged for 9 years, and she has a daughter with her fiance. But like the whole thing of her finances, because basically everything is in the guy's name, and they're not legally married.
Oh my
And if
God.
he was to dump her tomorrow, she would be
Which he
screwed,
will.
you know. And basically, they have like a chain of pizza places that she has put, inspiration to, designed, spent so much time and energy, and basically, it's all in his name. Everything is in his.
Yeah. Like lover boy.
Hmm.
Like everybody turned on Amanda and like and everybody didn't like okay, but she came up with all the marketing, all
Right,
the branding,
right.
all of like the packaging, all of the social media, all of the
Hmm.
merchandise. And it's
Hmm.
just like you get so screwed. Like if he leaves her, like he's going to leave her. Right?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know too much about that either. Maybe they're like perfectly in love, but I
I
do
mean,
feel like
it
it's a
seems like
gamble. That's a gamble for sure.
that's what her family kept telling her because it's more her that doesn't want to get married. And her
Get
family
married and then get divorced
is like
because then you
her.
get the half. You don't get
Mhm.
half at this point unless they're common law married. Do they have that in Rhode
No,
Island?
they don't.
All
I
right,
was
well she's
reading, yeah,
F she's Oppenheimer. They should get married and then she should just get divorced.
right. I don't know.
Then they can split half of their pizza parlors or whatever.
And then we have Kelsey, who was a former Miss Rhode Island, who basically lived with a dude who was twice her age,
The sugar daddy or
a sugar
whatever.
daddy, for 10 years. And now she's starting her life over because, she decided that she didn't want that anymore, that she wanted children and marriage and everything. And sugar daddy's not going to give her that.
That's mature. That's a mature decision.
now we see her starting her life over.
Yeah.
So
She's
that's
part of the feuds, though, right? Like she's one of the
yes,
feisty ones.
yeah, she's one of the feisty ones. She's the one that showed up to Rosie, the weather girl's house with the siren going house police. Subject says the house is 8,000 square feet, more like 8,000 square inches.
That's hilarious.
And then Rosie, the weather girl. Thanks to Rosie, now we all know the definition of slam pig.
Which is funny because, like, even if you're not paying too much attention to the show, I think that Slam Pig was, like, the thing that, like, kind of crossed into, like, the pop culture, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's super funny.
Yes. And so when Rosie and Kelsey got into their infamous argument, Rosie threw her out of her house and she was screaming at her, "Get out. You're a slam pig. You fucked half of Rhode Island."
Yeah,
Everybody
right?
knows.
Cute.
So, yes, Rhode Island is fucking great.
Is the reunion over or is there another part?
Second part next week.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Was it a really long season or is this like people can catch up really quick?
Oh, people could catch up really quick. To me, it went by so quick.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so a good binge. So
Yes,
anybody who's
yes,
looking for a binge, you can start Rhode Island and then go all the way through to the reunion.
yes.
Perfect. I love doing that because then it's
Yeah,
like you don't have to wait. Because I am like
exactly.
waiting for little singles and like I am like, oh my god, what? Hello, TLC, more of this.
More of
So
this,
like,
please.
so it's good. It's good when you get all that. That's one
Yeah.
benefit of like I'm not a fan of Love Island, but I know they get fed a lot. They get like 3 episodes a week or something.
Yes, I
It would be
know.
fun to get into a show that was just like every single day, I feel like.
Yes, but I don't think I will be able to catch up every single
No.
day.
No.
No.
No, I could
That's,
never actually catch up, but it would
that's
be
why I
fun. It
can't
would be fun
watch.
to like see more. I feel like if it was little singles, I'd be able to.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch Love Island Girl. It's too much. It's like 5 episodes a week or something.
It's a lot.
And from what I hear, the season it sucks.
It's like mostly, I don't really know much about it, but I figure at this point it's mostly influencers, right?
Well, yeah, that's Kelly, who I do my last resort recaps with. He watches it and he says that it's basically influencers. You don't see real connections. You don't really see like sparks between the couples. It's just
See,
basically
and
who
that's
can
like a
get
bummer. Like that's the
more.
same thing they are do. It's like same with 90 Day Fiance. It's like what where it started and where it's ended up. What's the point of that, right? Like I
Right,
know
exactly.
there's a couple Love Island couples who have gotten together. I think it's like the earlier seasons,
Yes.
but I think there's like some that have stayed together, and obviously there's some from 90 Day who have stayed
Right,
somewhat
exactly.
authentically together.
Right.
But it hasn't been anybody recently.
No, not really.
What about yeah, I don't know. I need to like look at like some where are they nows for some shows and like catch up on some of the couples that they just kind of push to the wayside, I think.
Right. Yeah, so I don't know. Love Island, from what I understand, is just basically influencers that are like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
here."
making like fake connections and
Yeah,
stuff. That well, how exhausting. I think we're a little too
exactly.
old for that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. We
So
have little people to watch.
yes. Ashley's like, I love me some little people.
No, I'm obsessed. Like I
Yeah.
can't. I said I stopped tweeting about everything else. I don't even know what else to talk about. Everything else is really weird and depressing. Like Plathville is creepy. It's weird. Nothing's happening on there. They had like a sit down of like a round table discussion out by the fire, and they all basically just like kept yelling at Zach, and
I saw that on
he's
the
about to
commercial.
lose it. He's about to
Yes.
lose it. He's like snapping at Lydia. Like all the seams are coming undone there. So there's really no update on that except for complete like catastrophe.
Right, right.
I'm trying to think of like what else is like on right now. Everything's kind of like at a transition phase, right?
Yes, yes.
So
It's kind of
some things
quiet right
coming up, I guess. House of Stassi's up and coming. Next Gen is up and coming.
now. Yes.
Oh, Project Runway is like the first or second week of July. I want
Okay,
to make
that's
sure
cool.
that I plug that because I don't know if we're going to talk about it, but I'm like I've watched every single season of
I'll watch
Project
it.
Runway.
I'll
Yeah, I've
watch the
watched every
season.
single season of Project Runway. They announced the cast. It's a
Okay.
huge cast.
Okay. I
There's
fell off the past couple of seasons, but I'll watch this season.
yeah,
Talk about it.
yeah. Anybody who has fallen off the last couple of seasons, I would really suggest watching season 20. I think this is season 22, possibly. That's
Okay.
coming out. I think it's 22. It might be 23, but I think it's 22 or 23. But season 20 is a real turning point with like the new kind of format, I guess.
Right.
And
Okay.
I really, really loved season 20. And then I think the last couple seasons have been good too. So,
Cool. Cool. Okay. So
anything else you guys want to talk about? Mention it in the comments so that
yes,
we know what we're
please.
supposed to be watching. Tell
Yes.
us what we're supposed to be tuning into. Is there anything happening on WeTV?
I mean, besides Love After Lockup, and this is Polly. I mean, it's just the usual craziness.
And
I
you're loving
interviewed,
those. You're loving Polly still?
yes,
Okay,
Polly,
good.
Polly, yes, Polly is bringing it. Polly's bringing it.
Good, good, good.
I interviewed the thruple, the power thruple from the Polly show.
Amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
that's so amazing.
And I have another interview coming up with Bree and Marley, who are the social influencers who want 999 bitches. I have an interview with them
Amazing.
coming up soon. So yeah, and of course I'm working on Love After Lockup interviews.
You get it, girl.
Yep. So I don't know, TLC, but I'm gonna try. I really am
I
gonna try.
just come on. We're not asking for Lydia Plath.
You
Like if
know,
you just, the little singles, just give us one, give us two.
right?
When I'm
Exactly.
like literally the only person tweeting about it.
And if you want, you could sit up here with us and listen. If you really don't trust us that much,
Yeah, listen
you could
in.
sit up here and listen with us.
Well, they have no reason not to trust me.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
But yeah, that'll be great.
So, yes, it would be great. It would be great. And thank you for joining me.
Yeah, I mean, in the meantime, I guess just continue tuning into what Mary's got going on. She's got a long list of celebrity interviews happening. So that'll be great. And then by next week, we'll have had a couple of new shows to watch that we can talk about. We'll have
Yes.
had the next gen premiere since then and a
Hmm.
bunch of other stuff. So
Yes. So can't wait. And another episode of Little Singles by then.
oh yes,
Because
yay.
Ashley is counting down the hours and minutes until the
You
next
love it
episode.
too.
Oh yeah, I do. I love it. Oh my
You
god.
love it too.
I was watching it this morning as I was straightening up and I'm like,
I keep pausing it, being like, is this really as good as I'm like, is this really happening right now? Bravo. Somebody at Bravo should be sitting there taking notes right now,
right, I
literally.
know. I know, right? Oh my
Like, if we
goodness.
could get a summer house of this, it basically is that. It pretty much is that.
Right, it
Like,
is.
why is this concept so hard for, like, other people?
I know.
Right? I don't know.
I don't know. But we're here for it. We're here for it. And is there anything else that you guys think that we should be watching? Drop us a
Oh yeah,
comment,
let us know. I need
please.
like updates. In the City is pretty much almost over. I know they're having a reunion, but it's like that was a 6 episode season that kind of just like
Yeah,
it's coming and going. So
right.
not too much to talk about there. I guess we could end, yeah, if we wanted to say like to end on a good note of karma, we could say that we really hope that Danielle's baby. Did you hear about this? Danielle from Summer House and In the City, Danielle Oliveira. She gave birth to her baby 10 weeks early.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it has to be in the NICU for like 2 to 3 months, I think.
Oh wow.
So, I've said things about her before. We've all said things about her before, but like just to end on like a good karma note, I would say like shout out to like Danielle and that situation that she's got going on, and like we hope the
Thoughts and
best.
prayers.
Yo,
Yes.
always like we hope the
Hope
best,
for the
like
best.
always, always, always. So
So I guess that is basically it for this week, you guys.
yeah.
Thank you for watching us. And see you next time. Make sure you're following Reality by Ashley on Twitter or
Yes,
X.
that's where like the good shit's happening. And
Yes,
then follow Mary on everything because she's all over the place.
yes.
YouTube, especially though, get like that subscription so you can see like the crazy stuff that gets dropped like the second it happens.
Yes.
I mean, you're ahead of the game on everything, right? You're the first to
I
know
try to
it.
be. I try. I try. So that is basically it. See you next week, you guys. Bye.